What's happening this week in Warcraft? Hey, it's Soul, and you can help support the channel by liking this video, subscribing for more WoW coverage, and catching me where I'm live. Happy New Year, and we're gliding our way to the Midnight pre-expansion patch. It's going to be a slower few weeks unless you're me and you've been putting everything off until the last minute, and there are a few things to keep in mind. Probably the most time-consuming of things to do before it's over is knocking out all the collecting there is to be doing in the Legion Remix if you're doing this last minute. There's a lot of bronze to collect, so I recommend lots of raid farms across multiple alts if you can get into a group. During this wrap-up period, a lot of folks are more or less burnt out, and it might be harder to find groups. You'll want to be proactive and make groups on your own, which will give you a good idea of how traffic is looking during your time of day. Completing the class campaigns for mounts and decor is also much easier during the remix, so get in what work you can. For those of you trying to knock out other tasks on live realms, the Document Fair is in town for added reputation bonuses. There's no telling if or when decor will be added to the fair, and keep in mind the tickets can be traded across the warband, allowing you to easily purchase those high-ticket rewards with your army of alts. It's also a good time to take that army and farm up the likes of resonant crystals to complete the long-tail farms of the War Within expansion, namely all the purchases possible with that currency. It's kind of important to not underestimate the cosmetics Blizzard front loads at the start of an expansion. I mean, it's happened in Shadowlands with Anima, and then the Dragon Isles resources. This time it's resonant crystals, and in Midnight there's going to be a thing called Void Light Moral to collect. Turbulent timeways continue, this time with the Burning Crusade Time Walking and the Black Temple raid. Hook up your alts quick with some easy champion and hero gear by slamming the raid for some quick wins. Comp Stomp will appear for quite possibly the final time. With Training Grounds coming with Midnight, this is expected to entirely replace Comp Stomp, and they only appear to award honor, at least that's what we're seeing on the beta. This could be our last chance at easy marks of honor to earn, so get them while you can. At Northern Mythic Plus World, it's a fortified tyrannical week. I want to highlight yet another housing decor add-on trying to make its mark on the world. It's called Housing Companion, and it features a suite of options similar to what others are offering, like quick keys to access often used decor like beams and rugs. I want to highlight its window, which is accessible through a minimap button. You get the regular decor catalog, which is, whoopee, but there are also extra tabs below. One of them shows your decor collection from achievements, and the UI is pretty snazzy. Another lists all the current vendors along with what they sell. You can queue up a shopping list, and it sets a waypoint to their location. Finally, there's a separate item sets tab where you can save favorites to then add to one of your quick bars if you like. It's pretty robust and one to watch as the add-on arms race continues going into Midnight. That's going to be it for this week, along with, of course, visiting folks' creations around Azeroth. The other day on socials, I announced the temporary closing of the queue while I get through a backlog of around 100 or so visits, and folks have been waiting weeks for me to swing by. I intend to go at the backlog pretty hard, while also controlling how many folks can sign up at once so the turn time doesn't go over like 2 or so weeks. And with the expansion on the horizon, visits are going to be pretty limited. So keep an eye out on socials and the Discord channel for all the specifics over the coming weeks, as well as coverage of gathering professions this week. Please like this video, subscribe for more WoW coverage, catch me live, and I'll catch you later. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.